Good evening, Rockets fans. Today we're going to be talking about last night's game, Rockets versus the Bulls. This was the best win of the season, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. Guys, you know, this is one of those things where I know we're not able to give the day off. But this was one of those things where you celebrate with the team, man, and give the guys the next practice off because it seems like we're clicking. It seems like that we are starting to finally put it together, man, and we look dangerous as a team, man, and I'm loving every minute of it, man. Player of the game goes to Fred VanVleet. He's been leading our team, man, and he's worth every dollar that we've given him this entire season, or his contract. He's worth every dollar of it. To those that say he's overpaid as an undrafted player, hey man, y'all could kick rocks, man. Go by the wayside, bro, because this guy has championship experience. This guy is unselfish, man. He's letting these guys develop, and it's not about him getting his shots. And when we need it, he's able to step up, and he's not scared of those big moments, man. So I'm loving every minute of it. I've been a fan of his ever since Wichita State and the Shockers, man, and they made that Final Four run, I think it was. I don't think they won, but yeah, man, I've been a fan of Fred's for a long time, and I was actually shocked that he went undrafted when he did, because I was paying attention to him to see where he went, because he definitely showed me some stuff when he was playing with Wichita State. So shout out Fred VanVleet, man. Shout out to Şengün. Hey, man, you've been coming along, man. I've been critical on you. I'm going to be a little critical on you today, but I've been critical on you, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Reed Shepherd, man. This was a career high night for you. Man, you lit up the 3-point line, man, and I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. And I'm excited to see the player that you grow into, man. In the second quarter, Şengün, you had a great move. I want to talk about that here. You took the ball up from the 3-point line, and you made a nice move onto I'm not sure his name, but the center for the Bulls. He couldn't guard you all night. All night he couldn't guard you. And matter of fact, to take it even a step further, the Bulls couldn't guard us at all. Right? The ending score says it all. 143 to 107. Yeah, it was a thrashing, man. And I saw online today that our power rank, we're up to number 5 overall throughout the entire league. 3rd in the Western Conference. I know it's still early, but this is an improvement, y'all. This is an improvement, man. And the goal is still to be 6 or 7, but if you exceed that limit, if you exceed that goal, that's still accomplishing our goal. And in my eyes, you're kind of making up for last year's failure, man, because I was so disappointed, man, when Tari called out the Warriors. I'm sure that you know now not to give Bulletin more material, man. Talk after the game. After we accomplish what we need to accomplish, man. I'ma stop beating a dead horse, because I know that we're a young team, man, and we got a lot of energy, and the city of Houston is behind us. But yeah, man, we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better in those aspects. You have taken my challenge of making every game a game where you need to have that same level of focus as that play-in tournament. Y'all are taking that to heart, man. We on a 5-game winning streak because of it. Man, y'all look spectacular. I definitely want to see that tonight versus the Bucks. Their record isn't as good as they want to be, but don't take that as a slight or a night off, because these guys can turn it on, man. Damian Lillard has killed us plenty of times, man. And Giannis, I mean, it goes without being said. Sengun, I told you that I was going to be very critical on your game. This is what I'm talking about, right? When you know that there is a player that cannot guard you whatsoever, why not go to your strengths, right? Why? I understand, right? Wanting to work on your weaknesses throughout the game, but what's the right phrase of words? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If the post play is gonna get them every time, bro, go for 40. Go for 40, bro. They weren't guarding the rim no matter what. By the way, that's what's for the birds. Our 3-point shot was falling. It wasn't that the threes are for the birds for us. It's just because that they weren't guarding the rim. So, Sengun, while you're shooting threes, I don't understand. The only thing that I could make an explanation for when it comes to that is that you just working on your game, and that's fine, right? But working on your game, man. Also, bro, you got a lot of a lot of player accomplishments that you could be doing. By the way, second game in a row with a triple-double. Shout out to you. But I'm still waiting on that 50 ball, Sengun. Last night could have been that 50 ball night. As a team, we've been moving the ball great. I want us to continue that. I'm not saying for Sengun to be super ultra aggressive. What I'm saying is not to settle for 3-point shots when you know this guy can't guard you on the block. You know he don't want to be physical with you down there. Why not take the easy shot? That's all I'm saying. Our third quarter was the best third quarter of the season, man. We definitely put an entire game together. I was kind of scared when I went to bed last night. I turned the game off when we were up by 30 in the third quarter. And I was a little scared, man, because I thought, this is the Rockets, man. We let our foot off the gas when we're up big. And we tend to let teams come back when they're down. We tend to let them back into the game. So shout out to the Rockets, man. That's an improvement from last year. We're not letting teams back into the game after that. We're gonna rest our starters, get ready for the following game. Now we got a back-to-back with the game tonight. And now we're probably gonna go there fresher than we would have been had we let those guys back into the game and made it an actual game. So shout out to the Rockets, man. Y'all are making strides in the right direction. Defense is looking spectacular. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Keep it up, fellas. I'm excited to see us play one of the better teams in the NBA, man. See where we go head to head with some of these better guys. But we do have some quality wins on our roster or on our schedule this year. So far, we got to keep it up. We got to keep our focus. We got to keep that same level of intensity that we've had for the past couple of games now, man. Let's make a streak. Let's break some records, man. Let's be great. Let's be great, man. Our goal is the playoffs, and we not stopping this level of intensity until we get to that point. Peace, y'all.
I'm trying to famous. Ooh, I'm trying to famous.